it's Marieta. Thanks for tuning in. In this video, I want to specifically answer your questions. Why can I schedule my non-immigrant visa interview or immigrant visa interview, especially if the immigration ban and the visa ban proclamation 152 are now over? So stick around. Coming up. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe so you receive my updates. And I want to talk about the issue right now that many of you are actually facing. You are not able to schedule your non-immigrant visa interview. Specifically, I'm talking about L visa, H1, H2, J1 visa, as well as immigrant visa interviews, despite the fact that the immigration ban was over back in February and the proclamation 152, which is the visa ban, just expired. We are still facing this issue. Many of you are stuck overseas. Many of you are not able to schedule your interview because the US embassies are giving you the same excuse. They are not scheduling interview due to this reason or that reason or the COVID-19 situation. So let's break down everything one by one. First, I want to address the non-immigrant visa category. So the non-immigrant visa category, specifically L1 visa, H1, H2, J1 visas, these were subject to the Proclamation 152. Proclamation 152, in other words, the visa ban, just expired. Now, technically, you should be able to schedule your interview, right? And you should be able to apply for these visa types. However, if you are in those countries, such as European Union and so on, those countries that are still impacted and subject to Proclamation 10143, in fact, the entry ban, travel ban, if you will, EU travel ban, unfortunately, these embassies are not scheduling visa interviews in these non-immigrant visa categories unless you are exception and then you are able to schedule your interview. Now, if you want to see if you're exception, you need to see the recent video I made on this, because the standard for national interest exceptions has changed since March 2nd. And so if your country is still impacted by the travel ban, chances are that you are not able to schedule your non-immigrant visa interview in that category because of that existing proclamation. Now, if you are not from those countries that are being impacted by the travel ban and your country is not subject to the travel ban, you should be able to schedule your interview. However, many of these embassies are still not operational like in pre-COVID time. Many of these embassies are resuming their visa services on post-by-post basis. And this is because every single country has different local conditions when it comes to pandemic. And so basically, all you need to do is to wait and be patient because they can't do anything about it. So that is the reality. So even though they're not subject to the proclamation, the reason they are not scheduling interviews is because they are, again, monitoring local conditions, and based on that, they are only scheduling emergency appointments. And if not emergency appointments, now they are started resuming the immigrant visa services. However, the immigrant visa services, meaning appointments of immigrant visas, are only possible in countries that are not being impacted by the entry travel ban proclamation 10143. So again, if you are impacted, if you are coming from a country like EU, for example, that is being impacted by proclamation 10143, you cannot schedule your immigrant visa appointment due to the fact that still your country is subject to that geographic ban. If you're not from a country that is subject to that geographic ban, entry ban, travel ban, whatever you want to call it, then you can and you should be and you will be able to schedule at some point your visa interview. However, there are many people trying to schedule their interviews. So who is the priority? Number one, these are immediate relatives of US citizens. Okay. Number two, immigrant visas. Usually immigrant visas that are the special type. For example, if they are contributing to the important sectors in United States, Usually that's like EB3 category, or again, like it depends, maybe you are in a national interest waiver. So the regular immigrant visas resumption will happen, but again, they are giving certain preferences to depending on the green card type, depending on that particular preference category. First things first immediate relative of US citizens, and then the rest. And once they schedule these interviews, only then they start resuming the non-immigrant visa categories. So if you are waiting for your J1 or L1, chances are that you can't schedule it, because again, the priority is somewhere else. And again, I'm talking about countries not being impacted by the travel ban that is still in place, 10143. So if you are technically from a country that is still impacted by the travel ban 10143, guess what? You cannot schedule your non-immigrant visa interview, and you cannot schedule your immigrant visa interview either. So what can you do, guys? Well, I highly recommend that you do the expedite request, especially if your case is right now at NVC level. I 100% suggest that you do expedite. If you need help, you can reach out. You can schedule consultation with me. Link is going to be below this video. Also, I highly recommend that you consider national interest exception, especially if you can, like I said, the standard for national interest exception has changed about a month ago, actually, March 2nd. So again, if you're being impacted by travel ban and you are from EU and those countries impacted by travel ban, I highly recommend that you consider national interest exception. Again, if you need help, if you need, to talk to me, if you would even qualify for that, you're welcome to schedule consultation with me. Link is going to be below this video. And the truth is, guys, that this is going to be on for some time. Like I personally, I'm monitoring this daily, and the way I see it, this is going to go on for a couple of months. So even though, for example, they lift the travel ban in May, still imagine there's just giant backlog going on. People want to schedule their interviews, and they will be given preferences to people who really they need it, emergency cases. Number 2, immediate relatives, and then immigration visas, which are the green cards. And lastly, non-immigrant visas. Also keep in mind that if you are in that non-immigrant visa category, and if you only ask for renewal, you're only requesting renewal of your visa, you don't need to attend that interview in person. There is a waiver. You can do the waiver interview, and you don't need to attend your visa appointment in person at the US Consulate. I made a video specifically for those who need more information. I will be linking the video here for you. And lastly, a couple of words for DV Visa Lottery winners. So if you are the DV Visa Lottery winner 2020, now you can still enter United States. If you are the winner of DV Visa 2021, you should either check with the US Embassy or you wait for their notification. They will send you email and they will notify you when can you schedule the interview. So this is the reality, guys. I mean, I wish I can give you better news, but this is how it is. And of course, if you need more help, you're welcome to book a call with me. And please do leave a comment below this video, anything you know regarding your embassy. Give us the updates. Obviously, let's support each other. And if you are new to my channel, again, welcome. Make sure to subscribe. And if you like my videos, please do like it, share it with other people, support this channel. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.